Disclaimer, I was not paid by Hillary, MTV, or the mainstream liberal media for what you are about to see. Whoever you're voting for, I think we can all agree that the world is in a very delicate place. Russia's bombing the shit out of Syria, North Korea's testing nuclear weapons, we're battling ISIS in Iraq, mosquitoes are freaking people out, and Brad and Angelina are getting a divorce. Could it get any worse? I want a president walking into the Oval Office ready on day one. I want experience, I want depth, I want hard fucking mastery of the issues. I want a president who has read the bills, who speaks the language, who is tougher and smarter than any man she's ever met. You need a resume? Lawyer, law professor, activist for children's rights, First Lady of Arkansas, First Lady of the United States, Senator from New York, Secretary of State, 5 million miles logged in 4 years, met every single world leader and diplomat, treaties formed, hostages released, women defended, civil rights enforced, terrorists brought to justice. Now, I know what you're about to say. Benghazi! 4 people died at Benghazi! It's a cover-up! Let's talk about Benghazi for a second. As Secretary of State, Hillary took responsibility for the attack on the Benghazi compound, which ended in the tragic death of 4 Americans.
I take responsibility. I'm in charge of the state.
A rabid Republican Congress spent $7 million investigating this with 10 congressional committees and Hillary undergoing relentless questioning. You want to know how many acts of wrongdoing were uncovered? 0. How many intelligence failures were there? 0. Even the family of Ambassador Chris Stevens, who died in the attack, says that Hillary is not to blame. This is what his sister has to say about her.
She has been wonderful. She has been, at the beginning, so supportive. I met her first when Chris was sworn in. And then when we met again after Chris had been killed, she was almost like a family member. We really mourned together.
His mother even penned an open letter to the New York Times in which she said, "As Ambassador Christopher J. Stevens' mother, I'm writing to object to any mention of his name and death in Benghazi, Libya, by Donald Trump's campaign and the Republican Party. I know for certain that Chris would not have wanted his name or memory used in that connection. I hope that there will be an immediate and permanent stop to this opportunistic and cynical use by the campaign." Next. Well, what about all those emails she deleted? She's hiding something. Okay, let's talk about the emails. Like most people who started a federal job in 2009, Hillary was bummed to learn that she couldn't connect her personal smartphone to a State Department email address. So what she did was she told her top aides to just email her at her personal address so she could always use one phone. Colin Powell did something similar. So a couple years later, when everything was mixed up, she deleted the personal emails, the ones she didn't want to leak to the press about her marriage, her health, her bad eBay decisions. Regardless, the FBI investigated her anyway. You know what they found? Nothing. Zip. Zero. Not even with WikiLeaks or the new FBI investigation. In fact, as of yesterday, Hillary has been cleared once again.
Shocking news. It's from the director of the FBI. Okay, the headline is, we're sticking with our original assessment from July, the FBI director says.
Not criminal.
Which is that no criminal acts took place.
Oh, except there is this one horrific email. Do you recall Nijoud Ali, the 10-year-old Yemeni girl who got herself divorced? I met her at the Glamour Awards last year. There was a CNN story last few days about how unhappy she is, still living at home, not attending school, and quite angry that her life is not better. Is there any way we can help her? Monster. Next. She wants to take our guns away. She's going to abolish the Second Amendment. How can I say this any clearer? Hillary does not want to take your guns away. Tim Kaine owns a gun, and I'm not sure we're safer for it. What Hillary wants are common sense gun laws, which include comprehensive background checks, like you'd have for a job, a no-fly, no-buy policy. If you're too dangerous to fly in a plane, then you're too dangerous to buy a gun. And nowhere has she ever said that she wants to repeal the Second Amendment. That is just total horseshit. There have been 12,000 gun deaths and 3,000 kids killed this year alone, not to mention the last 20 years. Remember Newtown, Columbine, Dallas? How can we not do something about this? Next. She's sick, they're covering it up. Great, then she'll die and we'll get Tim Kaine and he'll play his harmonica and we'll live happily ever after. These pretend scandals are taken away from the real issue at hand, which is that our democracy is on trial. Common decency is on trial.
Shut the hell up! No, I would not shut the hell up! You can't get me! USA! We gotta knock the shit out of these people.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just, I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab him by the pussy.
I mean, are you really going to vote for this pig, this bully, just because the rumor mill says that Hillary is a killer and a liar who wants to take your guns away and eat your babies? Please. You're too smart to buy into that shit, especially when the world is at stake.